No, get him the bigger one, the other one. Hello, hello. We are right here at the Waterside Market in Minneapolis. My name is Nathan Charles, and we are doing the Diaspora talk on the streets of Brooklyn Park, right on the Brooklyn Boulevard. And we just right here at this famous African kitchen. It's called the Waterside Market. Many people think that we only have Waterside Market in Monrovia, Liberia. But the name has created a brand for itself. It has attracted people from all across all the world. And in the United States, Waterside Market is also here operated by a Liberian. This is where we come to get all of the Liberian food. As you see, many vehicles and people have come here to get African food. Again, welcome to the Diaspora Talk. My name is Nathan Charles, and we are looking at issues from Liberia, but few things we'll just be talking today at the Waterside Market. And we say thanks to all of our sponsors who've been sponsoring the Diaspora Talk: the Park Liquor Outlet, the Brooklyn Chiropractic Medical Institute, the Mama T's African Kitchen, and we say thanks for all of your sponsorship. As we said here, there are few things happening in Liberia, and on the Diaspora Talk, we'll be running down some of the major happenings in Liberia. As you know, it is election fever in our country, Liberia, and many people have started to express their interest, but they have gone further now by going to the National Elections Commission to obtain their registration process. And to complete that, we've seen several people who have expressed interest in wanting to represent their people have attained or obtained their voters' right, or the registration process of the National Elections Commission, declaring them a candidate now. They have left from aspirant, and now they want to become a candidate in this election. So indeed, it is happening like we're seeing some other people have also registered from several political parties. The light of Nathaniel Magee, he has also concluded his registration, and other people there, they are doing the process. As we speak today, too, currently other people have registered as well to complete their process for this coming election. So indeed, the fever of election is gaining momentum in Liberia, and it has gone just by expressing desire now to put in their act into action. And that's one of the issues. We'll also be looking at the historic case in the murder of Charlotte Musu, the twist and the turn of the Gloria Scott, former Chief Justice, and the Liberian government case involving former Chief Justice Gloria Musu Scott, who is locked behind bars. What's the issue? What is government indicting our former Chief Justice for? They have linked her to the death, and her family members to the death of her daughter in the Broadway era. We'll also be reading you some of the opinions. What has happened in that case? What's the status of that case right now? We'll also be giving you some highlights from there. And as you know, Liberia, a major disaster hit our country last night. Our own affiliate, a media colleague from Spoon FM, we are getting news that a tragic accident happens in Monrovia. We'll be reading a statement from the Spoon Network as well. We're still trying to get more details what led to the accident, but we are getting information. And the Liberian National Legislature, they are in session debating on issues. Major among them is contract given to lawmakers who are supporting others' company, but these companies are yet to fulfill their work. What's going on with this discussion? And the government officials have embarked upon their campaign to intensify, to educate Liberians about what's going on the George Weah government administration. So we've been seeing Samuel Tue, finance minister, he's been engaged in that media dialogue, informing the audience what's going on, what has government done. We've seen people from the opposition too have been questioning government's own ability, to have the second term in this October election. And as you know, Montserrat County District 10 Representative Yeke Koluba, he's in the news again. He has claimed that, hey, somebody was sent to kill him, and there was a gun discovered by a little girl. He displayed that girl on social media, and also we're hearing that the police is investigating. We'll be reading statements from there as to what's happened as well. So indeed, these are issues we're looking at the at this standpoint right now at the waterside market. We just here, it's almost independence. As you know, KMTV, we are also doing extremely well to also bring Liberians from all walks of life onto the Diaspora Talk and look at issues in Liberia. They too have a say in our beloved country, Liberia. So let's see what we can go into this first case involving former Chief Justice. What has happened? The defense has taken an appeal. Let's read what's going on in that case. As you know, former Chief Justice is currently locked down behind bars, and her defense counsel, they are making argument to the Supreme Court to allow the government of Liberia to provide more evidence for them to review that. So they have gone to the Supreme Court. I'm trying to pull up that story here from our reporter who wrote a lengthy discussion. So we go into what's happening in the Gloria Scott Musu case, and that's one of the things we'll be looking at here for you here on the Diaspora Talk. But what we stand, what is it stand now, they have filed a complaint to the Supreme Court, asking the Supreme Court to try to find our group. I can't find it. Let's see if we can get that story here so our audience can see. But we have gathered reports that the defense counsel has filed an appeal to the Supreme Court to allow government to provide the evidence they have in the case involving Gloria Musu Scott. So I have gotten my hands on that story into the alleged case of former Chief Justice Scott. State prosecutor runs to the Supreme Court. Why are they running to the Supreme Court? Because, as you know, Gloria Musu Scott, my Rebecca, Gertrude Neaton, Alice Johnson, and they are currently locked down behind bars at the Monrovia Central Prison. Government is holding them. According to the government, they are linked to the death of Shadow. So a writ of secretion was filed Thursday evening, and which was yesterday, against Judge Roosevelt Wadis immediately after the defense lawyer filed a 5-count bill of information. So the defense lawyer has filed a 5-count bill of information. And what is that bill of information? So they want that a motion for discovery on that was requested to be produced. And also the defense wants more for the government to provide them the evidence they have to indict former Chief Justice, former Senator of Maryland County, and the former officials in the government of Liberia. Why are they indicting her? They have linked she and her family members to the death of her own child. But government has yet to provide more evidence. So the government, the prosecutor, the defense is saying, okay, you have held these people. According to you, you have indicted them. A juror has been formed, and you have indicted them. We want to know why did you indict them? What the evidence you have? If you say this person did something, we want to review that evidence as to whether we can concede or we can put on a defense. So that's what's happening right now at the Gloria Musu Scott case there. So we hope to see what's happening from the higher court in the land of the Republic of Liberia. But from all indication, there are two sides of thought. Some people are claiming that, hey, it is indeed factual that, hey, Gloria Musu Scott and her family members are involved into the death of her own daughter. Others are saying it is not possible because she has been complaining several times that her life has been threatened, and she has been she has experienced robbery at her home, like attempt robbery at her home, and now this thing happened. But from government standpoint, they are saying, from all indication, they are convinced after examining the scene, the crime scene, they are convinced that, hey, there was no burglary at your home, and the situation you cited cannot be proven beyond reasonable doubt. So government feels that, hey, there was somebody within the house, and these people who are within the house, government is claiming that one of them might have done that thing. But hey, up to this time, government has yet to provide who really are they charging with murder, who really killed among the 4 or 5 person they have in detention who really committed murder, who really lied, who really mislead, withheld information from investigators. So that's why the state, the prosecutor, and the defense are arguing. The defense is saying, okay, give us the evidence. So that's one of the situations with the Musu Scat case in Liberia, and we hope to provide you more information on that situation as we go into that case, because already it is getting tense in the country. We're seeing different groups coming up asking for government and asking for state prosecutor to provide more evidence to prosecute the case, because they want justice for Charlotte Musu. We've seen yesterday former Vice President Joseph Yima Barker, standard bearer of the Unity Party. He visited the Memorial Central Prison. We have seen other people, stakeholders from the opposition. They have visited the Memorial Central Prison, and we've seen a lot of dignitaries have expressed solidarity with Gloria Musu Scat. But hey, justice has to be done. It is not about your status in the country. It is about a death of a girl. We need to know what's going on. If government is doing this thing for political motive, that needs to stop. If they actually kill the girl in that house, we need to know. So we hope that this thing will be void of politics, and we will get to closure on what really transpired in Liberia. And that's what we want to conclude on this Gloria Musu Scat case. But is indeed is happening now. As you know, it is a moment of celebration for some people in Liberia, while others are denigrating or are not just happy. The son of Liberia President George Weah, Timothy Weah, is currently in Liberia. Timothy, he just signed a contract, a 10 million plus contract with Juventus, a soccer team there, and he went back in Liberia just after signing that deal, that $1 million deal, to have some time with his family and the Liberian people. And he was well received. He's been having a lot of practice section, visiting other areas, interacting with Liberians from all cross section of life, and that's one of the things that's happening in Liberia. But hey, some people are saying, we need more of that, of the son of the president. And he's a young kid, a U.S. citizen. His parents, his dad is a Liberian, a president of the Republic of Liberia. So he has some leverage there. He's been widely admired. Social media has been bustling with his posts at the Invisible 11 sport page. That's one of the things that happened there in Liberia. And this other sad news, let's go into this other sad news from Ganta, Nima County. We are seeing at least 4 persons have been reportedly killed. 4 persons killed after a house mysteriously caught fire. That's happened in Ganta. That 4 persons got dead after a fire disaster that happened in Ganta, Nima County. As you know, Ganta is a populated city. It's one of the most compact cities. It's one of the most indulged, we say, commercial city that people pull in. We have a lot of business people there, and people are wondering what really happened. So the incident took place on Thursday, which was yesterday, at about 6. It took place yesterday, July 6, that is in the Basa community area. So that densely populated community, they are mourning the death of 6 persons right now. So residents of Ganta woke up to that devastating news, and they hope that, hey, we will know what really happened. Indeed, but that's what's happening there. So if you follow KMTV, we've been reporting that story. Our reporter Nathaniel has been on top of the issue. He's still trying to get more details on what's transpiring as well. And we're also hearing that over 40 cows were found dead in Lofa County. What's happening in Lofa County? It said some disaster that led to the death of several cows there. 36 cows being discovered dead in Foya, Lofa County. If you follow KMTV, we also reported that situation. We're just abreasting you of what's happening in Liberia. But indeed, as it all stands, is what happened in Liberia. And as you know, with election, as we go down to election now, several candidates, people or Liberians, have started pouring in to register in this election. The National Elections Commission has been really engaged in educating people, in informing people about how they can go through the process. So NEC, as you know, NEC have come up with several publications. They have engaged several stakeholders. They have explained the processes that will make them to be a bona fide candidate. So this statement just coming out from NEC to be voted for or to contest in the 2023 elections, aspirants for ensuring election position must go through the candidate nomination process, which is currently unfolding at the SKD in Painesville from Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So they are clear on that. If you must be contestant, if you must be a candidate in this election, you must be nominated. So the candidate nomination process is ongoing, and you have to go with all of your details that your party indeed selected you so you can represent them in the upcoming election. So they have been engaging in dialogues. They have been meeting stakeholders and partners in the election process, candidates, Liberians who are expressed interest. So we've seen several people, the Senate Pro Tem, Abachi, Nathaniel Mangeu, few other people have also registered as well to contest in this election. But election is closer. October is a major time for Liberia. We just witnessed what happened in Sierra Leone, and Sierra Leone just held an election. The incumbent president was elected again, and people are saying, would this be the same thing? But there are contracts in the leadership of Sierra Leone as well as Liberia. So these are what's happening with our election process, and we hope that as we go to election, there are few key issues that have been raised. One, the issue of security. Our security apparatus well strengthened to go to election in October. How well are they equipped? Let's look at the issue of our security. Our police, do they have logistics? Do our police have equipment? For example, you're talking about vehicles. Already the police have been complaining, and we've seen pockets. We have seen pockets of election violence. Previous elections, we've seen that there were a lot of situations. We saw what happened in Montserrat County with Taylor Urey. We saw what happened with other elections in different counties by election. Is our police prepared enough to tackle these issues of pocket violence in Liberia? So we need to ensure that, hey, this thing is put in place. We hope our government, we hope our stakeholders will support our police more to ensure that they are able to mount or provide more security for our people, because I tell you, election, our peace in Liberia is fragile, and election is crucial to everyone, and everyone has a stake in election. So if you are in Liberia or you have registered for this election, let's ensure that, hey, we need to talk to everyone to ensure that election is peaceful. We've seen candidates from different parties. They have started mobilizing their members. They have started coming together to ensure that they win regardless of what happened in the past. We've seen the opposition, they are coming together, they are forming, stand-up bearers have started naming their running mates. We've seen Tiawan Gonglo, he has just named his running mates too. We've seen Clarence, he just nominated his running mate too. We've seen different heads of political parties. Alexander B. Cummins, he nominated his running mate too as well. George Weah did that long time. Joseph Bogart did that, and selecting Jeremiah Cohn. So indeed, the momentum of election is gaining, and people are now experiencing that. But the issue with violence, how can we curtail that? It is upon all of us to ensure that, hey, things that happened in the past cannot happen right now. So election is crucial, and we hope our government, all stakeholders, must do the right thing. It is not about how I feel, it is about our beloved country, Liberia. So we'd like to say this is the Diaspora Talk. We are right there at the Waterside Market, and hopefully we'll be very soon we'll be showing you what we have here at the Waterside Market. As you know, KMTV, we are doing this live broadcast just from the famous Waterside Market. A couple of people have been pouring in here. How you doing? How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm doing good, man. This is me, man.
Okay.
I'm from Fuita. My name is Usman Sori Kabiem.
You just had an election.
Oh, yeah, election, yeah, we do that, you know. I'm from Fuita.
Okay.
You know, just chilling here with my LRB people, you know.
Yeah.
LRB for life. LRB SL.
Okay.
Say hello, Liberia SL.
Yeah.
Waterside Market.
Yeah, so he just bumped into my microphone from Sierra Leone. You just held election. Your president was re-elected again. And Sierra Leone, he feels that Liberia and Sierra Leone are one people.
Yeah, I know, man. You already know, man. We just stand on there, you know, we just got to, like, do something for the people, you know what I mean?
Your
Our
new
people
president.
suffering.
Your
Yeah.
new president. What do you
For me,
expect
I
from
don't.
him?
Me, it don't matter who's the president, man. I just want him to take care of the people. That's all.
Yeah, the
That's all.
people matters according to him. He's from Sierra Leone, but he feels that hey, people matters, and he must ensure that hey, these people come and bless his people with all of the resources they have. We are still right here at the Waterside Market and talking to Liberians, other people who are coming in and seeing what they feel about the ongoing peace and security in Liberia. I don't know if some people want to talk to me about the situation in Liberia, how they feel about election. It's just around the corner. Some people don't want to be into politics, but indeed, we are here just at the Waterside Market. KMTV will be doing more of these outside talk and leaving our studio and coming to engage Liberians, coming to showcase what we have. We also have a branded church here, as you see on my chest, just at the back of this camera. If I turn a few minutes, you will see we are doing extremely well and ensuring that hey, all of our items we have t-shirts for the July 26th year. We have jersey, custom-made jersey. You can do that as well and get yourself a jersey right at the Waterside Market. So we are here live and direct from Brooklyn Center, Brooklyn Park, and this is KMTV. We have series of activities coming up for the election, for the Independence Day celebration, and I can tell you for free that indeed we will be at all activities, talking to a couple of Liberians. Some people are shy on cameras, but some people will definitely come and talk to you about how they feel. So we were at the Waterside Market. See behind me, we have some delicious African food. So even in the US, Liberians can get in. And somebody want to say happy 26th.
Happy 26th. Happy 26th. My name is William Vincent from Benson Street, from Judea. Happy 26th to all of you.
Happy 26 to everyone. So he's here saying happy 26. He's from Benson Street, that famous Benson Street. So if you see your boy, he's saying happy 26. And we just here saying we can talk to most Liberians. They just want to say happy 26 to people in Liberia. They love you and they want to ensure that hey, whatever we do in Liberia, because it says put your mouth to where your money is. As you know, many Liberians are here helping their families back home, so they just want to ensure that peace is all we have in Liberia. Peace is all that reigns in Liberia. So most Liberians are coming here into this famous African kitchen to get one of some of delicious food. As you know, the Waterside African Market is a place to be. You can come and see, you can come and taste everything you need. So indeed, any moment from now, we'll be winding down and turn to our sales. We are doing a live sales here. So if you are just seeing us, if you are just joining us, come at the Waterside Market. We have sales, we have t-shirt sales live in this thing. So we want to ensure that you come and benefit from the t-shirt sales, because Liberia is coming, the July 26th independence is coming. And let me see if I can get some t-shirts to show you to our audience. Some of the beautiful outfits we have here. Liberia is all we have. It's in my DNA. Some of our t-shirts, so our viewers can see. We are right here at the Waterside Market. So come if you have some if you have some shirts, let's see if we can display some t-shirts here. Not everyone will love to be on cameras, but hey, you can come. We're not putting everyone on camera. Come right at the Waterside Market, right here in the Brooklyn Park area. If you need t-shirt, but contact KMTV as well. We have beautiful design Judah 26 t-shirts here. If you need t-shirt, you can call us. Our numbers 816-433-979, and you can get some beautiful shirts here produced by KMTV and sponsor our own KMTV. So we are right here at the Waterside Market in Minnesota. Wherever you find yourself, we are always here to serve you. As you know, we've been dealing with issues all around Liberia, and we are not only into politics, we are here to educate, entertain, and promote the culture. See a beautiful lady is passing. I know she works. Some of the ladies who put their fingers in the food here at the Waterside Market. So indeed, we are here. Let's see what's happening with other things in Liberia. As we was speaking about the Spoon FM, let's see what the management wrote. There was a tragic accident. There was a tragic accident at Spoon FM. So the management of Spoon FM wrote, our attention is drawn to a tragic motor accident involving one of our vehicles. We are deeply concerned about the occupants of the vehicles as loads of unverified information continue to pour into our offices. As a responsible media network, we are also in the process of engaging with the relevant institution to get the actual information regarding the unfortunate incident. Our thoughts and prayer are with the occupants of the vehicle and their families. We will keep the public updated as we gather additional information along the way. Our thanks and appreciation to the first responders and medical staff who have intervened so far. So that's the statement there from the Spoon FM, Spoon Network management there on the situation. As you see, social media have been flooding with information, so they are telling the audience that indeed it is confirmed that one of the vehicles were involved in the tragic accident, and their hearts and prayers are with the family, but they will keep the public informed. And they also commended first responding for coming in and helping with the situation. But we hope to give you more of that from the Spoon FM. Our hearts are also up to the Spoon FM family. And also, as we speak now, former Vice President, I keep saying Vice President, former Vice President Joseph Iman Borga, and running me at Ngbanga for a political rally. They've been touring rural Liberia. Currently, they are in Ngbanga for a political rally, gaining more momentum as we hit the election. So they are in Ngbanga. As you know, it is not campaigning time, but hey, they are going, energizing their supporters to ensure that, hey, George Weah is one-time president according to them. They want to make Mr. Weah one-time president. Why Mr. Weah and his supporters too are on the verge, are on the campaign to ensure that the legacy continues. They feel that, hey, we can do better, we have done better, and we want to alleviate the people from poverty. They believe that the 5 years already exhausted was not fruitful because it was not enough to help change the lives of the people. They had 2-3 years of COVID, what came in 2019, destroying every sector and every community, every country across Liberia. So indeed, this is what's happening right now in rural Liberia. Also to the CDC people, Akara's Gray and other people have been on the campaign to engage in these other things. So this is how we like to end this live broadcast from Waterside Market. We'll come to you more on other things here. We hope that you continue to follow KMTV. We are always here to serve you and help you spread the information. If you have anything that you need, we have our TD60 booth. We do cover weddings, funerals, parties. Just any occasion you have, contact KMTV. We'll be glad to help you serve all of the things. We'd like to say thanks for coming. My name is Nathan Charles. Have yourself a wonderful day.
This is small. There's a small thing. Did you not see what I was seeing? Well, look at where it's stopping. Yeah, it's true. Let me try this one. This is the small.
No, listen, man. You just said you should buy the medium. That's what I'm saying. No.
This one. This is the small.
Okay, yeah, that one's better, even though.
That one's.
Yeah. Okay, give him his